Hello and welcome back. Blockchain technology can change nearly every industry, but none more so than financial services. And in fact, it's happening quicker than almost anyone expected. So with me, somebody really on the front lines of this, Sarah Lee, the CEO and founder of BlackPearl.Chain. Great to have you here. And also Sean Brizendine, an advisor to the company as well. So Sarah, let's start with what is BlackPearl.Chain?
Thank you, Jen. BlackPearl.Chain is a third generation public blockchain designed from ground up. Its chief architect is Jack Liu. He is a security geek and ex-chief architect of Tencent Technology. He also was CTO of OKCoin.
So he's very technologically smart.
He's a genius.
Is what I'm hearing. So, okay, now Sean, what about Bitcoin? Of course, that's the most famous cryptocurrency. How does BlackPearl.Chain fit into that? How can it help with Bitcoin? Kind of set the stage there.
First off, thank you, Jane, for inviting me back here to the Nasdaq. It's so great to see you again. As relations to Bitcoin and BlackPearl.Chain is, BlackPearl.Chain is a third generation blockchain, so it's a lot different than Bitcoin. However, Bitcoin is kind of the leader and will be for a while, and it's based up against it in the market and trading.
Now, Sarah, why do you believe in digital currency? I know you and I had a conversation yesterday, and we were talking about how we thought it could change the world. So, tell that story. How you think it really?
I strongly believe in current digital currency. So the way for digital currency to access value is very similar as internet to access information. So it flattens the access of money, so globally. So I see a great future of digital currency, and I like the idea of a stable coin, which basically will have everybody to access the money easily and also very stable, so they don't have to worry the digital currency going up and down.
Yes, which the volatility can be. I mean, Bitcoin, cannot replace the dollar when it's moving $1,000 a day. So, Sean, so you see a lot of blockchain companies. So, what is different about BlackPearl.Chain?
Well, aside from it being, the third generation new chain, which is, it'll be the first one out of that type. It's a lot different and far more secure. It's going to have far more liquidity in the future. It's going to outdo them all, I think.
And I know one thing we talked about too is just the speed. That's one thing really that you guys are good at. So, explain to me how you do that, how you make things so fast, and then also why is that important in the implementation in mass audiences?
So first of all, the project has been involved with 60 engineering for the past 2 years, and we have written 150 million lines of code, and we have used sharding technology to enable parallel computing. So that's why the speed is so fast.
I see.
And also we improved the P2P network environment, so make the processing even faster, and also the block producing time is fast. So the confirmation time can be within seconds.
And the sharding is a fairly new concept, at least to me. So, but that's one thing that makes it faster, is being able to kind of break up each node? Okay.
It basically, if there are more nodes participate in the network, so we segment them into different shards. So each shard can work independently, so they can process and produce the block independently. Okay. And we also solved the inter-shard communication, which is a very big issue for most people. They have a hard time to implement the sharding technology. So we have solved the issue. And BlackPearl.Chain, we have solved the impossible chain angle blockchain issue, which is a huge issue and which allowed the BlackPearl.Chain to achieve security, high performance, and decentralization at the same time.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Next was about the security. So, and I know you guys have been writing code and working on this well into the wee hours of the morning, so I know this is hard work on your part. Explain to me the security, what you've done, and how people can be confident in the security.
So we have implemented our in-house verifiable random function, VRF. So because of this consensus model, so the block producer and the committee member, they can be selected at a random, very random style. So the hacker has no way to know ahead of time. So that's why they have no way to attack our system. That's why it's very safe. And also because we use the VRF consensus model, so which is fast. It's different from POW, which is the proof of work, which is time consuming and energy consuming. Okay. So we are fast, and also we are very low energy cost.
Huh. Very interesting. Okay, so Sean and then Sarah, we'll finish up with you. BlackPearl.Chain's economic model, I know one of your goals is to make things more equitable and equal and to be a humanitarian in the process of solving some big technology problems. And I think that's one thing everybody in blockchain wants to see is a redistribution of people having access to the financial system. So Sean, can you talk a little bit more about that?
Jane, BlackPearl.Chain is going to absolutely redefine remittances as we know it. And of course with the IoT coming, it's going to be just perfect for online payments for everything. Amazon, everything, used by everything.
And I know that's a goal of yours too, a more humanitarian financial system. So how can BlackPearl.Chain contribute? So lower the access cost and make the transaction cost low. So make everybody in the world, they can participate easily. So the network itself is able to enable the whole world people, which means 7 billion of people and 10 billion devices to work simultaneously. It actually can enable the mobile phone to run as a load. So very revolutionary technology. I'm looking forward to hearing more and seeing you develop. So great to have you here, Sean and Sarah. Thanks for sharing the story of BlackPearl.Chain. Thank you, Jane, for having us. Yes. And thank you as well for joining us. We'll be right back.